honestly. All go down well. Good job.
Step up to the altar, drink your fill, and here it's always happy hour, and Jesus has paid everybody's bill. Here in God's house, shattered lives are mending, broken hearts are replaced with ones brand new. Everything you'll ever need, Jesus has paid for. Here in God's house, it's all waiting for you.
Oh, Margaret Lane. She loved that.
In here, you won't find perfect people. We're just sinners saved by God's amazing grace. But in here, we'll help you carry your burden. 'Cause out there, we've all been in your place. Here in God's house, shattered lives are mending, broken hearts are replaced with ones brand new. Everything you'll ever need, Jesus has paid for. Here in God's house, it's all waiting for you. Here in God's house, it's all waiting for you.
Well, folks, how are we all doing this evening? I hope and pray you're all well and you're all ready and your heart is open for the blessing that's about to come to you tonight. We have a lot of great music, a lot of great singers, and some songs maybe you haven't heard before, and some I'm sure you have sang to many times. Now, I do apologise from the very start. My old head is full of the cold, as they say over here in Northern Ireland. I got a bad head cold. I will be doing probably a bit of sneezing or something, but if I do, I'll turn the mic off. I will indeed. So you'll not have to listen to that, because you're here to listen to the greatest gospel music this side of heaven. So let's kick it off with The Face Behind the Mask, and the singers are the Lewis Tradition.
Behind a pretty picture stands Satan in disguise, all wrapped in pretty garments the world don't recognize. What is the price to follow him? His victims never ask, but they would flee if they could see the face behind the mask. There he stands, so beautiful, so proudly and so bold. He offers you the whole world while reaching for your soul. And all the while his inner smile secures him of the task. But they would flee if they could see the face behind the mask. They follow on so blindly, not knowing of their fate, while he leads them on in darkness and never shows his face, not knowing of their destiny, and they don't even ask, but they would flee if they could see the face behind the mask. There he stands, so beautiful, so proudly and so bold. He offers you the whole world while reaching for your soul. And all the while his inner smile secures him of the task. But they would flee if they could see the face behind the mask. But they would flee if they could see the face behind the mask.
Beautiful song there to start the program off with. Of course, the intro song, I really love it. There's a great message in it too. And some night I'm going to do a wee change around. I'm going to play it a little bit later on in the program, because I'd really love you to be in and to listen to the words of that particular song as well, because it's absolutely amazing words in it. The names are coming in here, folks, and I keep on writing for a few minutes more. But bring you the Pauls this time, and as they sing for us, With Your Love.
Every day I thank you for loving a man like me, with all the troubles that I have. You've shown me the pathway to your eternal home. In your arms, I know I'm not alone. You have given me a lifetime of your love I don't deserve. You have paid the debt for all my sins with your love. You have given me a lifetime of your love I don't deserve. You have paid the debt for all my sins with your love, with your love, with your love. I wanna walk like you walk. I wanna talk the way you talk, with love from my Father up above. I try to be just like you, but fall short in every way. I close my eyes and then I start to pray. You have given me a lifetime of your love I don't deserve. You have paid the debt for all my sins with your love. You have given me a lifetime of your love I don't deserve. You have paid the debt for all my sins with your love, with your love, with your love.
There we are. That's a fairly new one, I'm sure, for you as well as it is for me. With Your Love. And that was the Pauls bringing us that particular song. A big good afternoon going out to our two friends from the USA, and that's Dale Gilmer, the first name on today, followed very closely by Paddy. That's our Paddy Santoro. Good to see you in, Paddy. There's Gordon and Francis Wallace. Good to see you in, folks. Lovely to have you in the programme this evening. As it is for Sandra Scott, and Elizabeth Gardner from Lurgan direction. Are you still in Lurgan? Or I heard someone saying you were down in, was it Cronfield or Annalong? Annalong. Lovely place, Annalong. Dave Poling, that's Cousin Coffee Bean. Good to see you coming in this afternoon. It is with you over there in the States. Well, here's a young man from the States. Was over here, was it last year, maybe, or the year before? I think it was last year he was over as well as the year before. And his name is Logan Smith. He's now started a little cooking channel going on. So I'm thinking of getting Margaret up and running into the YouTube, get her set up as a YouTube channel. She's doing a bit of baking and stuff this last wee while. And I'm thinking of getting her set up and get the camera set up and put her on making these cakes. I don't think she'd want that at all. But Logan Smith, what he does best is going to do for us right now. Beautiful, beautiful piece it is. One called Come Spring by Logan Smith.
I stood in a lonely room of a mother, old and gray. Her voice so weak she could hardly speak. I brushed a tear away. She was watching the little snowflakes falling on her window pane. She breathed a sigh and then replied, I'll be gone to be with Jesus come spring. Before the roses bloom in my garden, I'll be gathering flowers in a better land. Before the fields are green, before the robin sings, I'll be gone to be with Jesus come spring. There's a big gate standing open, a gentle voice calls me home. 'Cause soon I'll be in God's country, in a garden on my own, with my troubles far behind me and my body's free from pain. When the sun melts the snow and the warm winds blow, I'll be gone to be with Jesus come spring. And now the roses bloom in her garden, and she's gathering flowers in a better land. Well, she's gone where angels sing. Earth's loss is heaven's gain. But we'll meet when God gathers flowers come spring. I know we'll meet when God gathers flowers come spring.
Beautiful voice of Logan Smith with a wonderful, wonderful piece, Come Spring. Good afternoon, good evening, and good early morning, I think it is, for our Cheryl Preston. 5 past, is it 5 o'clock? Or here we are, 5:10 a.m. down there in Australia. So, Cheryl, thank you for getting up. Thank you for coming and joining us. Lovely to see you coming in. There's Joan Garrett in as well. And Joan McWhirter, good to see you. one of our ladies singers and songwriters from the USA. We featured her 2 weeks ago on the programme. That's Miss Jennifer Sides. Good to see you in, Jennifer. Please do share the programme if you would with others and invite them in to listen to some of the greatest country, bluegrass and southern gospel this side of heaven. We'd love to have them in. Anne Turner, lovely to see you in, Anne. Over there on the YouTube is our Violet. Violet McMillan, good to see you in, Violet. And your sisters, and of course we Charlotte as well, Isabel and Edith. We'll get back to the names presently. We're going to bring you another great song. And it's the Barber family this time. And they're going to sing for us When the Trumpets Sound. Had to wait for the drummer there, folks, before he spoke, because you get caught out very easy, so you really could. A lot of great music coming up and a lot of great singers, so do keep on hitting that wee share button if you would. I really would appreciate that. Not for anything that I do, but for the great gospel music that you're going to be listening to. Lorna and Roger, boys, good to see you coming in this evening. There's the lady herself over there from Scotland, that's Anne Kyle. And there's Leslie Trimble. Hi, Leslie. Good to see you. Isn't it from Banbridge, Leslie? Would I be right? I think I am. I want to give a big shout out to Yvonne Mitchell. Good to see you in, Yvonne. Lovely to have you coming into the programme this evening. And there's Ruthie Taylor in as well. It's Todd Shuttles. Is that the way you pronounce it? I think it is. Todd Shuttles going to sing. And he's a brilliant, brilliant singer. I played this about a year ago, I think it was. And it's one called I Catch Him and God Cleans Him.
Down in South Louisiana, stopped in a town called Galliana. Saw a sign on the church that said a fish fry tonight. A little old Cajun preacher was preaching, reminded me of an old camp meeting. It brought St. Matthew 4:19 to life. He said, I catch 'em, God cleans them. I bait the hook with the love of the kingdom. I've been called to be a fisherman. I catch them, God cleans them. Heaven knows He saves every soul that believes Him. I reel them in and He washes away their sin. catch my attention. He was long on grace and short on religion. He said a prayer and that was all that she wrote. He said amen and God is my witness. I fell in that big old net of forgiveness, and before I knew it, we were all in the same boat. He said, I catch 'em, God cleans 'em. I bait the hook with the love of the kingdom. I've been called to be a fisher of men. Fisher of men. I catch 'em, God cleans 'em. Heaven knows He saves every soul that believes Him. I reel 'em in and He washes away their sin. I catch 'em, God cleans 'em. I bait the hook with the love of the kingdom. I've been called to be a fisher of men. Fisher of men. He said, I catch 'em, God cleans 'em. Heaven knows He saves every soul that believes Him. I reel 'em in and He washes away their sin. I reel 'em in and He washes away their sin. Oh, yes, He does. I reel 'em in and He washes away their sin.
And all one of them drummer moments, folks, you get caught out very handy with these drummers. You know, as the famous words of our Friday night presenter, our Jim, and I don't mean press on, it is, you're keeping me busy and you're sure making me dizzy. And my eyes are not the best at the best of times, but sorry about that. With God's help, we'll get through this programme. We will indeed. And I'm going to salute a few more of our friends that took time to come in to the chat room. Noel Murphy's in. Hello, Noel. There's our wee friend from Portadown, still keeping you in our prayers, Ruth. That's Ruth Fairgrieve. And Ruth said hello to our Anne, my wee sister. It was her birthday yesterday, you know, Anne Singleton. And I'm not going to say what age. I was going to say what age she was, but I'm not going to say it. She's over 40. Let's put it like that. She's over 40. Lois, did I say hello to Lois Kirsch? Good to see you in, Lois. And there's Pam Rogers in as well. I finished the names off with a name that used to come into the programmes. Now, if you've seen my Facebook page today or on Facebook publicly, you would have seen a few pictures coming up. And that was 7 years ago that was shared. Jim Patterson had done a feature of me singing one of the songs from the album, which was God on the Mountain. And he had put a few pictures up along with it. So I just shared it over again 7 years ago. Well, I do believe, and I'm sure Clifford could verify it, but I think I've been with Country and Southern Gospel. It's maybe coming 8 or 9 years. 8 anyway, I know that for a fact. So the music's still the same, it's still the greatest gospel music this side of heaven, as I put up in my post. But the guy has changed a wee bit. He has indeed got a wee bit older. He sure has. But Rosa Rainwater was one of the names, one of the first earlier names that I remember coming in to the programme, as was Dale Gilmer and Paddy Santoro as well. And I remember back to Lois Kirsch and Alita Coleman and all those folks coming in. You know, it's great to see so many new ones. So it shows that you're sharing the programme and getting it out there, folks. And that's what it's all about. It's not just about this presenter, but about all the presenters on Country and Southern Gospel. And I'll bring it to your attention once again. You heard it this morning again about our new presenter coming on the Friday morning slot. Of course, that's the 11 o'clock slot. I'll tell you more about it very, very soon. But let's bring you another song. And it's one of my favourite groups and one of my favourite singers. And I discovered her through, I think it was actually Clifford, maybe had sent me a link to it, if I'm not mistaken. Angie Sutherland is her name. She used to sit on the porch with her father playing he would have played the guitar and she would have sang. And I just fell in love with her voice and love with her message. So it's Under the Blood is going to sing one for us right now. It's one called Throwing Stones.
Today I heard someone talking about a man down the street. Son was spending time throwing stones, throwing stones, throwing stones. There's too many people throwing stones. We need to take care of business by taking care of our own. Then we'd never have the time for throwing stones. There's a story in the Bible many times I have read. They brought a woman to Jesus. They were gonna stone her to death. He said, before you judge her life, you better look at your own. And there was none left for throwing stones, throwing stones, throwing stones. There's too many people throwing stones. We need to take care of business by taking care of our own. Then we'd never have the time for throwing stones, throwing stones, throwing stones. There's too many people throwing stones. We need to take care of business by taking care of our own. Then we never have the time for throwing stones. Then we never have the time for throwing stones.
Beautiful singer, and just going to comment on Jennifer Sides' wee comment there she put up on the page. Jennifer, I do believe that's why I fell in love with the voice of Cindy Reynolds, of course. I love her singing as well, and she's a very distinctive, blessed singer. But those two voices sound so much like one another, or maybe they're from the same region, I'm not sure. But look her up on YouTube, and she's on all the outlets, of course, Spotify and all the rest of singing individually. If you look it up on YouTube, you'll see some great videos of herself, Angie Sutherland, and you'll see her and her dad. Her dad passed on, but some beautiful, beautiful videos coming up to watch and bring you through the. Maybe sometime you just nothing more to do. I know you're a busy lady, don't get me wrong, but you'll be blessed if you tune in and listen to that voice of that lovely lady singing too. I love Cindy singing, I really do, and you know I do, because I play her often enough on the programmes. I'm going to say hello presently, but I'm going to get on with the next singer, and his name's Chris Johnson. And Chris is going to sing first his Loving Arms.
Oftentimes when alone and praying, kneeling down on the altar floor, and in my mind I pray for His mercy for the sins I have done before. Then Jesus put His loving arms around me. I was praying on the altar floor when Jesus put His loving arms around me. He said, my child, blessed me. And many times I'd ask him, what for? He said, my child, you know that I love you. We'll be together forevermore. Then Jesus put his loving arms around me. I was praying on the altar floor when Jesus put his loving arms around me. He said, my child, we're going home. He said, my child, we're going home.
And a lovely song, lovely words in it, and a great, great singer, Chris Johnson, brought us his loving arms. I just fell in love with the song and the singer, and I just had to play it tonight on tonight's programme for you. Hope you're getting a blessing from the music so far. We've still a lot of great music coming your way, and it's time now to ask you to do that wee favour for me again. Just hit that wee share button. It's not hard to do. Just share the programme. Share it openly on Facebook, or share it with a friend or a number of friends. Someone maybe it hasn't been in the programme before. Someone maybe needs a touch, or lonely, or sitting in a lonely situation. Somebody that maybe thinks that the whole world and the families are against them, need a touch from the Lord. Just hit that wee button and share it with someone like that tonight. Someone has lost a loved one, or maybe a number of loved ones in the past, and so much tragedy happening around the world, and so sad to see it as well. There's a fly going about there, folks. That's what I was doing that for. Okay, I'll say hello to a few of our friends. And Charles Robinson, good to see you in, Charles. We've been mentioning Charles coming up later on in the few announcements to make, if we can get through this here. but we will. With God's help, we will. And there's Aaron Craig is in as well. And where are we here? Yes, Alan and Harry. Good to see you, Alan and Harry Richmond from Portadown. That's Rhonda Bowman's in. There's Freddie Laverty in as well. We'll turn the page over. We'll not say hello to those wee folks at the minute, but don't worry, we'll not forget about you. We have a lot of names still to go down. I keep bringing her down here while the music's playing. It's the Wagler Sisters this time, and it's one called I Need You, Lord. Take it away there.
You leading the way. I'll just
I need thee, Lord, and we all need him, I can assure you. You know, folks, sometimes we just take him for granted. We do indeed, and just call on him when you're feeling down or you're feeling low, as the song says, the God in the mountain is still the God in the valley. When you're feeling on the top of the mountain, you sometimes forget about him. And you sometimes think everything's going so smooth and so well. But when you're down in that valley and you're going through that valley experience, that's when you call on the Lord. Don't do that. Call on him at any time. Pray to him. Pray for others. If you're feeling good, bless others by praying for them and asking for the Lord to touch them, because this is what a lot of people need. And you know, sometimes it's just nice. We sit here and we play the music, yes, and we chat to you, yes, and we will give you wee inspirational messages through the programmes. But sometimes it's just nice to get a wee feedback, to say that there was a song that you played that touched us. Well, I picked the music, yes, I put the music down on paper, but I go through a lot and I search a lot, but in my head and in my heart before it goes onto the airwaves, I can assure you. I don't just sort of go through and hit but. I can go through and play last year's playlist, but I don't do that. Or 10 years ago or 5 years ago, I don't do that. Try to play ones that the Lord leads me to play. And there's someone out there maybe that needs a touch. I got a wee message today from someone, I'm not mentioning no names, and they said that they'd heard, just said the words was, I needed that today because there was something just in the song, and to hear the voice of the singer that touched my heart. And that's what I like to hear. I got another wee message for another lady. I'm not going to mention her name because she's in the chat room and she knows herself, and it really encouraged me from a gentleman that had been listening in, a pastor I believe, had been listening in, and he's not coming up on the chat room on any of the two devices, but he was listening in, and that's what it's all about. We have a lot of numbers comes up there, both now, live, and after, and we never know who they are, but the Lord knows who they are, and the Lord maybe is touching them with some part of the song or the words or the music, and that's what it's all about, because music is a soother. It touches me. I love music. I love gospel music. I love country music, you know, and I love a good gospel song. And I love good old hymns too. That's why I really be blessed when I'm able to do the Heartfelt Memories program, which, as I'm sure you all know by now, it has now changed to a Monday morning. And once again, Lynette Seaton will be here in the hot seat, not here, personally here, but she'll be in the hot seat on the Friday morning for her own program, a blend of great gospel music and inspirational messages, I can assure you. So, I've talked too much. I'll say hello to David A. Brown, our road warrior over there in the USA. Stay safe, David, and God bless you and your family. My daughter from another mother is in, and that's our Vanessa, of course. I want you to remember, of course, Vanessa and Brendan and all the family as well. Remember all those folks in your prayers as well at this time for all that Brendan is going through. There's messages come in there, and you can read them on the wee chat room because they've gone past me. I've lost them at the moment. It's great to see you coming in, as always, and say hello to Brendan, hello to Freya as well, because I know it's hard just to get seeing her all the time now, the way things are. There's Grace Curry's in. Now, I'm a bit late saying hello to Roy Mitchell because he just popped in and said hello earlier on, and I never got his name down. So it's good to see you in, Roy. I'm sure you're tired, because I heard Clifford saying today you were exhausted and you were very, very warm and all the rest. So there you go. You go to your wee bed there and get ready for another day's work tomorrow again, Roy. Mary Campbell's in as well. Good to see you in, Mary. And we'll finish the names off now with that set, and we'll come to our next singer. This is a gentleman that both himself and his wife needs a lot of prayer, needs a miracle, in fact. His wife needs a miracle. I'm talking about Steve Bruno Samuels, one of our singers. Here's a beautiful piece I heard last Tuesday night on Rochelle's programme, and Kevin and Rochelle's sent it on to me to play on this. I wanted to play it. Steve Bruno Samuels is going to sing for us Tears on the Altar.
Tears that stain the altar be replaced by the living water. consumed your soul. Be washed away, He's in control. When you feel knocked down, like you've been beat, child, leave it all at Jesus' feet. Open up your heart, let the living water flow. Let the waters rush over your soul. Feel every void, make you whole. Like the rain in spring, making everything new. Let it wash the dust off from your past. Replace it with a hope at last. Start life again as a whole new you. Tears stain the altar, be replaced by the living water. The pain that once consumed your soul, be washed away. He's in control. When you feel knocked down, like you've been beat, child, leave it all at Jesus' feet. Open up your heart, let that living water flow. Open up your heart, let the living water flow.
That's all we ask you to do, friends, is open up your heart and let that living water flow. You know, it's a beautiful, beautiful song there from Steve Bruno Samuels. And you ask yourself sometimes, you know, why when you're doing God's work and why when you're working for Him and singing for Him and presenting from Him, why does God not do the things for you that you need done? Well, it's in God's will and in God's time, not ours, I can assure you. Joseph Tim Merriman, good to see you coming into the programme. Ann Peterson's in as well, good to see you. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning to Noreen Kirkpatrick. And there's our Gloria Miller Green, good to see you coming in. It's the Bengers, or the Benjies, that's not right. The Bengers, that's who's coming up to sing for us right now. And it's, I'm so glad he found me. He found me. Not I'm so glad I found him. I'm so glad he found me.
Well, I'm so glad he found me. In love he found me. Put his arms around me. And then he led me to the shelter. Well, and now I'm one of his own. And oh, the joy of knowing with hearts a-glowing. Someday I'm going to my home in glory, and walk the streets paved with gold. Well, now I'm gonna love him ever. Well, I'm gonna stray from him, no, never. 'Cause he's the dearest friend that I ever knew.
him yonder. Well, oh, his love's gonna still grow fonder in my happy hope beyond the blue. And we'll all sing, I'm so glad he found me. In love, he found me. Put his arms around me. And then he led me to the shelter. Well, and now I'm one of his own. And oh, the joy of knowing, with hearts glowing, well, someday I'm going to my home in glory, and walk the streets paved with gold, and walk the streets paved with gold.
There's a good upbeat one for you there. That was the Bengers. And I'm so glad he found me. Okay, there's our Vivian and Lady Vivian Forsyth of Bangor. Good to see you in, Vivian. And I hope and pray you all had a great day at Ballynahinch Fellowship, Friendship and Fellowship time today. I know there's a lot of folks coming up. Leslie is putting me things up about the people that he met and the people that he's seen and the fellowship and the singing. And that's great. And of course, it's great just to get together, all like-minded people, and get chatting together and having fellowship and having food or whatever it has to be, and enjoying God's bounties. It sure is. I want to say a big hello to our niece. That's Jennifer. Hello to Jennifer. That's Jennifer Jeanette. You see her name coming up there? Yes, Anne and my niece, and of course my sister, or our sister, Lauren, the eldest sister, her daughter. Her eldest daughter. Now, she's not that old, but her eldest daughter anyway. So there you go. Big shout out to Jennifer, and thanks for tuning in to the programme. Marshall Murray, I see wee Ruth saying hello to Marshall. Good to see you in, Marshall. If I can't see your name on the screen, but if you're in, and that's good. And I've seen a great few pictures up today as well, of course, from the Evergreens. And Bill Bill Dunn singing away, and I'm sure preaching away as well. It's a great man. I love him, really do. We'll finish off the names this time with, what did I say? I've already said still hello to Sammy Sammy Emerson, I think. I'm not sure. Say it again anyway. There you go, Sammy. Good to see you coming in. Now, here's a gentleman, and it was Clifford actually once again. Clifford's a great man, you know. He is indeed a great working man, hard working man. But he sent me the link to a video of this young man singing. And once again, a voice just took over, and what a message he brings us in song. His name is Stephen Wood, and it's a beautiful piece he's going to bring for you right now. We'll have to get out of that habit of saying "and" because it's annoying me, so it is. I'm sure it's annoying you too. But anyway, here we go. Stephen Wood's going to bring us the Sign of the Cross.
Back then and how I used to live, it would be easy to see it was all about me. I had nothing to give. And I remember the day I found grace and a hole in my heart was filled. Now I'm a brand new man because of nail-pierced hands hanging on Calvary's hill. I'm just a sign of the cross, not perfect, just redeemed. You see, I once was lost, but God's blood was shed
cross. It's easy to see I'm a simple man that fits the glove of a wandering soul that just didn't know about God's love. But now I've seen the light because He's opened my eyes. From the darkness I've been set free. Now for the rest of my days I just want to stay kneeling at my Savior's feet. I'm just a sign of the cross, not perfect, just redeemed. You see, I once was lost, and God's blood was shed for me. Nothing I've done, it's all God's Son hanging on Calvary's tree. Jesus paid my cost. I'm just a sign of the cross. Nothing I've done, it's all God's Son hanging on Calvary's tree. Jesus paid my cost. I'm just a sign of the cross. Yeah, He paid my cost. I'm just a sign of the cross.
Beautiful song, and seen by the comments there, you really enjoyed the song and the singer, of course. Absolutely wonderful. I'm going to do a couple of wee ads here, just if the old voice holds out. I'm sure it will. First one on your screen, you'll see it in front of you. There's the Gospel Music Club, and that's at Friday the 5th of September. Ballynahinch Baptist Church is the venue, BT 248BL. The time is 7 to 10 p.m. and it's an evening of gospel music from Warren Smith and Avoda. And then we have Joy McElrath will be singing, and there's a quartet then. X-Dole is coming as well, and a great night is in store there. Choir practice from 6:15. New members are all welcome. So we'll go a little bit further now to Charles. I think that's the one coming up next. Yes, there it is. And that's the gospel concert once again. And it's Saturday the 6th. That's this Saturday of September at 7 p.m. And it's on your screen, as you can see it. It's the Braid Centre in Ballymena, and with Sharon Morrison, the Reverend William McRae, and there's Reunited Gospel Trio and the Hannah family and friends. Tickets are £15 and under 10s go free, and tickets are available at the Braid box office. NS Concerts are running that particular event with the Lord's help, of course. Now we'll go to another one and go to the 12 Arches. There's on your screen now. Of course, you can see it in front of you. 12 Arches Drive-In Church, and that's every Sunday at 5 p.m. between May and September. This Sunday, which is the 7th of September, the singer will be Alex Robb and the speaker will be Colin Emerson. That's at Murlock, Dundrum Road, and that's in Newcastle, County Down, BT 330QX. That's your postcode, or as our American friends call it, the zip code. Well, I'll just get back onto the screen here again, and you've seen the wee ads. All the advertisements are made in the will of the Lord. Okay, no more names just at the moment. Well, there's one name, a very, very good friend of mine, or of ours, I should say, and that's the lovely, the beautiful Yvette. And I see her coming up there, Yvette Thompson McKittrick. A dear friend, I've missed you this last 2 weeks, Yvette, on a Thursday morning, and it's lovely to see you chopping into the programme here and saying hello to us on the programme this evening. Is anybody else did I miss? Did I say hello to Jeremy Williams? I'll say it anyway, in case you've got a double portion if I've already said it. I'll check the names and see if I've missed anybody. I hope and pray I haven't. Mike, I can never say this, right? I'm going to have a go at it. Mike Lesinger, is that right? Father, this one's mine. Do listen to the words.
We've heard about his coming for such a long, long time. For years now we've heard how he could come just any time. Children, don't you be discouraged, for this life will soon be o'er. Very soon you'll split those eastern skies and take us home to glory. And it will all be over very soon. All the trials of this life will be over. Then King Jesus himself will wipe the tears from our eyes. It'll be worth every trial we face when Jesus puts his arms around me and says, Father, this one's mine. Now lately I've been lonesome, that land I've heard about. Daddy told me all about it. Mama told me of its beauty to behold. Now each morning as I wake up, I can't help but search those skies, knowing this could be the day when I'll go home. And it will all be over very soon. All the trials of this life will be over. Then King Jesus himself will wipe the tears from our eyes. It'll be worth every trial we face when Jesus puts his arms around me and says, Father, this one's mine. Then King Jesus himself will wipe the tears from our eyes. It'll be worth every trial we face when Jesus puts his arms around me and says, Father, this one's mine.
Beautiful song, folks. Really, really was. Lovely song, lovely singer. Mike Lesinger. Now, I've just listened, looking at the credits there, and thought I heard another voice coming in, and I actually thought it was another singer as well, but checking the credits out there, it's not credit to them anyway, so there you go. There you go. Well, it's come to the end of our programme, sadly, and we've one more song to bring you. But just before we go, we'll just ask you to remember to tune in tomorrow morning, God willing. We have a pretty packed day tomorrow. And we have at 11 o'clock, we have David and Avril, of course. David and Avril deal with their programme at 11 a.m. in the morning. Looking forward to another great programme coming from that studio down there in Carrickfergus. Just keeping an eye on the names in case if anybody else is coming up or coming in. Then we go along to the Chaplain's Corner at 2 p.m. with our own Jimbo O'Lan, of course. Looking forward to another great programme from Jim there. Now, we weren't sure. Monica thought she maybe wouldn't be able to make it on tomorrow night, but I can assure you, I got a wee message. She will be on tomorrow night, or tomorrow, 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, which is 8 p.m. our time over here in Northern Ireland, with Thursday's Blessings with Monica. So do plan to tune in. Then our new release, our new presenter, our new program coming your way, as I've already told you. The time's still the same at 11 a.m. on Friday morning. That would be about 5 o'clock over there in the USA Central Standard, and 6 Eastern Time. And it's Lynette Seaton with her program coming along. So do please pray hard between now and then and join her and tune in and share the program. Share the life out of it. Share it around the world and get Lynette into, because you're in for a real blessing, I can assure you, on Friday morning. So do tune in then. There'll be lots more to be announced leading up to the weekend's programs, of course. You have the Friday's program with Jim Lyon, and then you have, of course, Jim Ferguson at 7 p.m. A lot of great programs coming your way, folks. Okay, thank you very much for joining us. Thank you for being here with us. Thank you for your concern about the head cold. It'll clear. It's only a head cold, and it'll soon blow away. It will indeed. And God bless you all until we meet again, back in this seat, God willing, next Monday morning at 11 o'clock with Heartfelt Memories from the Sheriff. Bradley Walker and the late, great Joey Feek is coming to sing for us right now. And here's one they're going to ask you. If this is the question that God asks you, you turn around and you say, in the time that you gave me, have I done enough for you, Lord? Have I done enough in this time that you've given me? Well, I can assure you it's too late when you close your eyes for the last time. Joey Feek and Bradley Walker, in the time that you gave me.
In the time that you gave me, did I give all I could give? Did I love all I could love? Did I live all I could live? Was my faith in your grace strong enough to save me? Did I do all I could do in the time that you gave me?
In the time that you gave me, did I face the devil down? Did I make him turn away every time I stood my ground? If today is the day you should decide to take me, did I do all I could do in the time that you gave me?
Oh, and I'll never know till it's over,
but I wanna fly on your shoulders.
I might have strayed from the path, I might have gone a little
Crazy. I'd like to think I did you proud in the time that you gave me.
Oh, and I'll never know till it's over. Oh, but I wanna fly on your shoulder. I might have strayed from the path, I might have gone a little crazy. Did I do all I could do in the time that you gave me? Oh, and as the hourglass empties, well, it won't even faze me. If I did all I could do in the time that you gave me.
If I did all I could do in the time that you gave